He built a career on one promise, that 1 minute could change how you see the world. But behind the smile, behind the black t-shirt, behind the perfectly timed optimism, cracks were already forming.
The guy you see next to me is the real-life version of Tarzan, except this one is even more interesting.
For years, Nas Daily was untouchable. His 1-minute videos flooded Facebook and YouTube, introducing millions to strange inventions, inspiring strangers, and simplified stories designed to feel universal.
This year in April, I lost my 6-year relationship with Aline.
I'm not gonna live forever. I have one life, and I want to be the priority, even if I'm only the priority to myself, because you are my priority.
I think you should.
The formula worked: short, energetic, emotional. Viewers felt like they were learning something meaningful, fast, and Nas became the face of a new internet era where positivity traveled faster than skepticism. At his peak, his videos pulled in tens of millions of views. Brands lined up, platforms promoted him, and his message was simple: the world is good, people are good, and stories can bring us together.
I have a really good life. I have friends, money, fame, and success. But I wasn't born with this life.
That image would not survive. The first major fracture appeared in 2020, during a moment when trust mattered more than ever. Nas launched a fundraiser claiming to support hospitals in East Jerusalem, saying the money would help Palestinian patients in need. The campaign raised tens of thousands of dollars. The story sounded noble. It spread quickly, and people donated. Then the hospitals named in the campaign spoke out. Publicly and on record, multiple hospital networks stated they had no partnership, no coordination, and no communication with Nas Daily regarding the fundraiser. They warned the public to be cautious of online campaigns claiming to represent them. This part is confirmed. Shortly after, the original fundraising post disappeared. No public breakdown of where the money went followed. No transparent update was pinned. No receipts were shared. What happened to the funds was never clearly documented, and that absence created a vacuum. In that vacuum, speculation grew. For the first time, audiences who had trusted Nas without hesitation began asking questions. The backlash didn't destroy him overnight. Views continued, uploads continued, but something fundamental had shifted. The shield of blind trust was gone. And then, in 2021, came the controversy that permanently changed how his name would be discussed online. Nas traveled to the Philippines and released a video about Apo Wang Od, a 103-year-old indigenous tattoo artist recognized as a cultural treasure. The video itself followed his usual formula: reverent music, emotional framing, global admiration.
There is a woman who is 103 years old. She is the oldest tattoo artist in the world.
But this time, there was more. Nas announced that Wang Od would be teaching her craft through Nas Academy, a paid online course platform he had founded. The stated goal was preservation, education, sharing culture with the world. On paper, it sounded respectful. Days later, members of Wang Od's family spoke out. A viral post from her grandniece claimed the course was created without proper consent and accused Nas Academy of exploiting Wang Od's age, language barrier, and cultural legacy. This claim is alleged, but it came directly from family members, not anonymous sources. The response was immediate. Filipino creators, historians, and viewers flooded social media, accusing Nas of cultural exploitation. Some called for legal action. Others demanded the course be shut down. Nas responded by releasing footage of Wang Od placing her thumbprint on a document, stating that consent had been obtained and that family members were present. He insisted the project was legitimate. That response is real, but it did not end the backlash. Family members later clarified that Wang Od did not fully understand what she was signing, alleging the translation was incomplete or misleading. That claim remains disputed, but the damage was already done. Nas Academy ultimately shut down operations in the Philippines. The course was pulled, trust collapsed, and this time the controversy didn't fade. Because now, people weren't just questioning one campaign or one decision, they were questioning the pattern. And once that pattern becomes visible, it's impossible to unsee. As the fallout in the Philippines continued, another voice surfaced, this time from someone who had worked alongside Nas, not as a viewer, but as a collaborator. Luis Mabulo, founder of the Cacao Project, had built a nonprofit focused on sustainable farming and environmental restoration. Nas visited the Philippines to film a video about her work. On the surface, it looked like another feel-good story in the making. Behind the scenes, Louise later alleged something very different. According to her account, Nas made dismissive remarks about local farmers, questioned why they were poor, and mocked aspects of their lifestyle. She claimed the video was never released because it wasn't clickable enough. These claims are allegations, but they came publicly, attached to a real name and reputation, and they resonated because they fit a growing narrative. Nas responded with his own video, stating that he chose not to publish the content because he believed the organization was misrepresented online as nonprofit when it operated for profit. Time, a strange contradiction emerged. Public criticism was growing, yet Nas Daily's numbers surged again. The reason wasn't redemption, it was timing. YouTube Shorts launched, and Nas's back catalog of perfectly optimized 1-minute videos found new life. Old clips resurfaced. New audiences arrived with no context. For a moment, it looked like he had escaped the consequences entirely.
I went to North Korea and I cried after I left. Do you like the color red or white? If yes, check out this guy.
But momentum built on old trust can only last so long. In 2022, Nas uploaded a video titled "The World's Most Generous Billionaire," profiling Sam Bankman-Fried, then the founder of FTX. The video portrayed him as a minimalist genius, a man who planned to give away his entire fortune to charity.
Sam is vegan. Sam sleeps 5 hours a night. Sam lives in the Bahamas with 10 roommates. Sam is 29 years old only, but Sam has $22 billion. And he wants to donate all of it to charity.
Every claim Nas made reflected public narratives at the time. This is real. Months later, FTX collapsed. Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested and charged with massive financial crimes. Billions were gone.
Went from a
crypto billionaire to bankruptcy.
The Southern District of New York has confirmed the arrest of FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried,
the once crowned king of crypto, now adorned in handcuffs.
Nas deleted the original video and replaced it with a new one addressing the situation. He expressed sadness for the victims and disappointment in the collapse of philanthropy within crypto.
I feel sad for the customers and my friends. I feel sad for the world of crypto. I still believe in it. And also, I feel sad for the world of philanthropy.
What he did not do was directly take responsibility for amplifying the image of a man who turned out to be one of the largest financial fraudsters in modern history. The reaction was brutal. To critics, this wasn't just bad judgment, it was proof of a system where powerful figures were presented as heroes without scrutiny, because hero stories performed better.